Good morning, everyone. Phi Farley here, February 22nd. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. NBA's best bet coming to you here in 1 second. First, let me talk about patreon.com/Phi Farley. I have other picks over there. Feel free to jump over there and get those other picks at your leisure. Again, patreon.com/Phi Farley is where you will find those. And also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my picks as soon as they come out. NCAA basketball, best bets out there. Baseball around the corner, looking forward to that. Also, March Madness, of course, one of my favorite times of the year. And without further ado, let's talk about today's slate. By the way, I just logged on and saw Robert Kraft has been charged in the state of Florida for eliciting, soliciting prostitution? Whoops. That's a big mistake. Went to a massage parlor and apparently paid for sexual acts in the massage parlor. So that'll be interesting how that plays out. Owner of the New England Patriots doing something he shouldn't have been doing. So we'll see what kind of standard he's held to. All right. So anyway, I digress here. So let's talk about tonight's slate of games. We got some good games, and we got to take. At least I'm taking a little bit of a slow approach here coming into the second half with all the rest, the distractions of the All-Star game with our key players and how this is going to shake out Game 1 and Game 2 here into the second half of the season. Short time, different than what it's been in years past with the second half of the season coming later as opposed to midway through the year. So I'm going to take advantage of also one of the best home teams against one of the worst road teams right out of the gates. I think this is a good spot. Grabbing 4.5, been moved up to 5, open up at 3.5. We're looking at the Charlotte Hornets at home against Washington Wizards. Charlotte Hornets 19-9 at home, going against Washington Wizards, who are 7-23 on the road. Of course, Washington losing John Wall early. Been running with Bradley Beal. Decent team to back at home. However, on the road, not been the case. If we look at the numbers, numbers don't lie. So let's look at points per game. When we look at Charlotte at home, averaging 5 more points per game than on the road, different team. And we look at Washington, it's even more, 7 points more on the at home than they are on the road. So 7 points less per game on the road than when they're at home. So we're getting a big fluctuation. 5 points on the favor of Charlotte, 7 points to the detriment of the Wizards. Then also, if we look at defense or lack thereof, Charlotte at home they're averaging 7 points less to their opponents at home. 7 points less to their opponents. Washington Wizards averaging 5 points more to their opponents. So we're seeing kind of the dynamic here. Charlotte averages 5 more points at home. Wizards give up 5 more points on the road. Washington averages 7 points less on the road. Charlotte gives up 7 points less to their opponents at home. All things said, we're getting 5, we're laying 5 with the Charlotte Hornets, one of the better home teams, on some rest with just the better defense against a Wizards team that is awful on the road and plays no defense at all. So I'm going to back the, matter of fact, they might be last of all teams. They are the worst team on the road as far as road defense goes. They are, am I right? Yeah, no, that's right. They are the worst team in the NBA on the road, 119.1 points per game on average on the road. So I'll take the Charlotte Hornets here to get a win. Nice schedule for them, by the way. I think it's 8 of the first 9 games at home. It might be 7 of the first 8, one of those two. Only one road game here, and they get to have the luxury of playing at home here in the second half. So give me the Charlotte Hornets minus the 5. Best bet of the day. Good luck, everyone. Don't forget patreon.com/Phi Farley and also subscribe and like the channel. All right, see you again soon.